We are live on Facebook. We are live. We are recording right now. I am making sure that all our attendees have entered the room. We have attendees. I will give them another moment to get set. If any of the attendees have technical issues, please let me know. Attendees, please ask your questions through the Q&A function, and I will relay them back to the press conference live in New York City. All right, we're at 9:04 right now. So I'm going to throw this now to New York City, and there we go.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kitty Kurth for Paul Rusesagabina. We're joining you here today from in front of, right between the U.S. mission to the United Nations and the United Nations. In 1994, when Paul Rusesagabina was saving 1,268 people from genocide in Rwanda, he tried repeatedly to get messages to the U.S. mission and to the United Nations, asking them to help save people during the genocide. His pleas for help fell on deaf ears. I am hoping today that our plea to help free Paul Rusesagabina will not fall on deaf ears today. I'm going to turn the press conference over to Ellison Chadwick from No Business with Genocide and Anais Kanimba, the daughter of Paul Rusesagabina. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And at the end of the press conference, if you have questions, please put them in the Q&A function.
Hi, my name is Allison Chadwick. I'm with No Business with Genocide, which is a coalition of organizations with the main goal of preventing and ending genocide around the country, around the world, by ending funding to genocidal regimes and regimes that commit mass atrocities. Another thing we seek to do is to raise awareness of the problem of genocide and to help people like Paul Rusesagabina, who is an example of what people should do when a crisis like that happens. He made all the world a difference for the 1,268 people who would have been killed in 1994. He is a political prisoner and he needs to be brought home to his family. Today, I have a petition to Secretary of State Blinken, which has thousands and thousands of signatures. Here are some of the comments people left. Paul Rusesagabina is one of the bravest heroes of the 21st century. Rusesagabina is a total of 100% hero for Rwanda and the world, for honesty, for human rights, for children, for sustainability, for social viability, and for equality. His courage saved many lives and kept him at risk. He should be lauded and freed from any and all incarceration. Dear Mr. Secretary of State, I implore you to please in all your power to pressure President Kagame to release Paul Rusesagabina and end the politically motivated, illegal, and improper incarceration and sham trial of this world-renowned humanitarian and brave hero. Dear Secretary Blinken, the illegal abduction and trial of Paul Rusesagabina by the madman Kagame must not stand. Please act to secure Rusesagabina's safe release and return home. Thank you. Dear Secretary Blinken, please immediately follow up on the 41 senators and members of Congress asking that you act to free Paul Rusesagabina and return him home to San Antonio. Thank you. Dear Secretary of State Blinken, we, world citizens, are recusing to you and your influence in this free world to urge the government of Rwanda for the immediate release of Paul Rusesagabina, a Belgian citizen and U.S. permanent resident who was kidnapped by that government and now is incarcerated in Rwanda due to speaking his mind. Dear sir, please push the Rwandan government to release Paul. He's innocent and wrongly accused. His wrongdoing must be corrected. If you stand with Paul Rusesagabina, if a leader of one country is allowed to kidnap a citizen of another country with impunity, nobody is safe. Thank you. And then, Anais.
Hi everyone, I'd like to thank the No Business with Genocide team for helping our family and helping my father get a voice and also get Secretary Blinken hear us, because my father is today a prisoner of conscience. On September 20th, he was convicted for 25 years in prison based on an illegal sham trial. He was kidnapped, he was tortured, and all of that because he dared to say the truth. My father fought against human rights violation. Over the last 10 months, he's always talked about truth and reconciliation, something that we need to do after what happened in our country. country. And the No Business for Genocide team helps those people to get to that phase. And I would like to thank them for supporting our family again, but also to thank everybody, all the thousands of signatories who have asked Secretary Blinken to get my father free and help our family as well. So thank you very much for everyone, and we hope that Secretary Blinken will hear us and we can see my father very soon.
Thank you so much. Kevin, due to technical issues, I actually cannot see if there are any questions. Can you read any questions that have come in?
There are no questions from the attendees, but I'm going to ask one more time. If any of the attendees have a question, you can go ahead and pose that now. Either raise your hand or put it in the Q&A function. There are no questions here on Zoom, Kitty.
Then without further ado, we are actually going to now walk into the U.S. mission for the United States mission to the United Nations. And we will be delivering these petitions on behalf of No Business with Genocide, supporting Paul, asking Secretary of State Anthony Blinken to step in and ask President Kagame to free Paul Rusesagabina. We'll be delivering them to State Department employees. Stay tuned. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching this morning.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you joining us today, and everybody have a good day. And remember to free Paul Rusesagabina. Thank you.